Hello everyone and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video. It is a little past 1 in the morning, so trying to keep my voice low. You might get a little melee ASMR here. But the Godzilla Battle Line portion of the Godzilla Day events, the 70th anniversary celebration in Japan, have just wrapped up. So I have what is this called? The PowerPoint presentation of all of the important information that you're going to want to know leading into the next season of Godzilla Battle Line, and there is some very juicy stuff. The best of it, I think, is at the beginning of this presentation because we are going in the order in which things were revealed. So, first things first. Oh, that button didn't work. GanRex. I'm blocking out a little bit of the text, but don't worry, we'll read it. GanRex is a brand new battle piece. It is a 4-star rarity and it costs 6. It is a flying unit. Attacks ground, flying, facilities, leaders, and buildings. It summons it says Gigan Miracles, or was the translation with 2 other Gigans, I think the green ones, when it appears. So when it spawns in, it spawns 2 Gigans, and then it summons 1 more Gigan at regular intervals. I'm not entirely sure what the intervals are. There was gameplay. We're going to do a separate video probably tomorrow going over the gameplay, but there wasn't a whole lot. But it summons it spawns in with two Gigans. It's going to also summon a Gigan. GanRex attacks enemies twice with long range, and Gigan Miracles, which are the spawn ones, deal continuous damage to enemies with a single attack until it is defeated. Very similar to Godzilla 2021. Next, it can be used like a swarm unit, and its strength is that it can summon additional Gigan Miracles at regular intervals. Cool. When it is a leader, so this GanRex can be a leader, the special move is a linear area attack that deals damage and also summons 2 Gigan Miracles around the leader. So if you're in a pinch, you can put out some damage and you spawn 2 additional Gigan. I don't know how well that leader ability is really going to hold up in the meta, but spawning 2 units is good. This unit is basically a unit spawner. This is something I've wanted for a long time on stream. I've talked about wanting the Argo from King of the Monsters as a way to spawn choppers and stuff. This is spawning Gigans. Works for me. Very solid. Next, Gamera 1967. This was not on my bingo card for things that were going to get revealed. This was also revealed. So, rarity is 4, the cost is 5. It's a ground unit and it targets ground, flying, and leaders, no facilities. Performs a linear area attack with a flame jet, and when attacking, grants 1 attack nullification to nearby friendly units with a cost of 3 or less. Attack nullification requires time before it can be used again and cannot be activated consecutively. So not every time, when this Gamera attacks, if you have units that are 3 cost or less next to him, he is going to give them a Rainbow Mothra type shield, a 1 hit of immunity. It will not happen every time he attacks. It will only happen maybe, say, like every few seconds, every like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's not every time he attacks. It's in intervals, like how the Gigan spawn in intervals. This is in intervals too. This is probably going to be very strong. It says, while Gamera 2023 is powerful enough to fight on his own, this Gamera can protect the friendly units around him. This ability to protect the weak is a unit characteristic. So, very cool. He protects lower cost units. He's going to be able to give your Gauss immunity. You pair him with Rainbow Mothra and your Gauss, the regular Gauss, the ones from the anime trilogy, or not trilogy, the anime from like last year. Probably going to be pretty good. We're going to have to see what his stats are. This seems like a really good kit. The GanRex kit, I think, is the best. This is pretty good. Next is Gauss 1967. Rarity is a 4. It costs 5 as well. It says, this is flying, but it says, the translation is a little weird. It says, ground units, these special units can attack ground, flying, facilities, leaders, and buildings. So maybe this is a ground unit. That's what the translation says. It says, maybe this is like how Aqua Mothra is on the ground. I'll have to check the footage again. I really don't remember, but it says right here, ground unit. Special unit can attack ground, flying, facilities, leaders, and buildings, and their performance changes depending on the weather, or on whether the map they are deployed on is night or day. This is the first time we have a unit in this game that their abilities are affected by the stages of night and day. So, This is the regular abilities. Performs a single target attack using the ultrasonic scalpel and generates an area attack of digestive fluids around the attack. So it does an AoE, like an acid AoE. But the area attack of digestive fluid puts enemy units into a low flying state. There we go. So far, we don't really have a ton of ways to put enemies into a low flying state. This is phenomenal. This is a really good way to do it. So this is going to make things like Desghidorah a lot more vulnerable. Things like Biollante. Fantastic. So now we have, during the daytime maps, due to the exposure to ultraviolet rays, damage is sustained every second onto this Gauss. But during the daytime, because it takes damage every second, when this Gauss dies, you get energy back. Just like Mothra 2019. So in the daytime, this Gauss takes constant damage, but gives you energy in return. At nighttime, since there are no UV rays, you will not receive continuous damage, but your attack power will increase. It says your attack power will always increase. So in the daytime, you get energy back, and at nighttime, the damage scales. Seems like a fun gimmick. For 5 cost, I don't know. We're going to have to see the stats. But so those are all 3 of the new characters coming to the game. Next is just a bunch of information regarding the seasons and some celebration stuff. So if you wanted to tap out, now's the time. But this was pretty much all the super important information. Here are some offers. We see these all the time. That's also the Gamera model is hilarious. Looking at the Gauss one, they look like they are straight out of like the 60s. It looks insane, actually. This is the model. It says a login bonus will be held to celebrate the collaboration with Giant Monsters Air Battle Gamera vs. Gauss. Log in for a total of 10 days during this period to get it. It doesn't have the date in which that starts. That's fine. You just have to log in for 10 days, I'm assuming from the first day of the season until the end of the season, and you're going to get a free Gamera piece. Next is here, they're updating the store, so the premium sale now has a second slot available, or will, and it says by using PayG tokens, you can get battle pieces at a better price in the regular daily sale. The second slot is limited to 1 and 3 stars. So the first slot is the same one as always. It can get any star rating, but the second slot is only going to do 1, 2, and 3 stars. Cool. All right, now here's a big one. This is the beginner's distribution. It says Godzilla's 70th anniversary beginner only daily gift round. It says distribution starts on 11/3, which is today. So it targets new users who started playing Godzilla Battle Line after 1800 hours Japan time on September 30th. So on day 1, you're going to get Kiryu, both the Chibis, or you're going to get the classic Kiryu. Both the Chibi, the Chibi duo, you're going to get Jet Jaguar Singular Point, Godzilla Earth, and 10,000 tokens. On your second day of logging in, you're going to get Godzilla 2021, Ghidorah 2019, and Mothra 2019, and you're going to get Kong Beast Glove and 10,000 tokens. On day 3, you're going to get Destroya, I believe that's Destroya Ariake, or maybe this is the regular Destroya. This might be the regular Destroya, because this is assemblage. So, regular Destroya, Biollante Flower Beast form, King Ghidorah 1991, and then a few Mega Gears pieces and 10,000 tokens. On day 4, you're going to get Godzilla 1954, Mega Godzilla 74, Jet Jaguar 73, 5 pieces of Godzilla Tower, and 10,000 tokens. Day 5, Mothra Leo, you're going to get the 10,000 year Dragon Ghidorah, you're going to get Rodan 93, you're going to get 20 Dora pieces and 10,000 tokens. Finally, on day 6, you're going to get Godzilla the Ride version, you're going to get the new Mechagodzilla 2018, and then you're going to get Scar King, 100 Giant Octopus pieces, and 10,000 G tokens. There was also another panel that they showed, and I don't think I got a translation on it, but it said like throughout this event, you're going to get 40 4-star pieces. I don't know how that's going to work, but they're going to hand out 40 pieces through the event. Next here is Godzilla's 70th anniversary beginner only daily gift round. It says new users who started playing after September 30th. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get this distributed map, and you're going to get a bunch of old posters and old stickers that you previously were able to obtain. You can't obtain them now, but if you started after this time and you fall into these parameters, you will be able to get it. Next is here, Godzilla's 70th anniversary. This will also be distributed, I believe, today. Yeah, right here, 3 p.m. today. And you have until November 20th to receive it. You get an exploration map where you can choose your favorite of the Godzillas. So If there's a Godzilla that you don't have, you can get them for free. New battle memory is getting released as well. This is what won the vote poll on Twitter, and it says you can get up to 3 copies by clearing missions from the Godzilla Pass rewards during the event. The battle memory can be evolved up to a 5-star rarity. It starts at 3 stars. It's a platinum card. It's blue as well. I hid that accidentally behind here, but it's a blue card. So here's the stats on the bottom. It says reduces the time required for evolution by 3 seconds, and then it says 1-star units HPs increased by 3%. Then you have reduces the time required by 5 seconds, reduces the required time by 7 seconds at the max, and increases unit HP by 7% at the max. So at the highest tier, you're getting 7 seconds. It says reduced by 7 seconds for evolution time, and then increase HP by 7%. It seems like that's on 1 stars. Okay, buffs, balance adjustments. There's 2 big ones. Burning Godzilla. HP has been increased, and then the time required for the explosion gauge to be filled has been significantly reduced. This is phenomenal. We love this. This is a change that we've wanted for Burning Godzilla for years. This is huge. Orga. Increased HP, increased attack power, and then adjusted the action so that the attacks will recur immediately after revival. This is the first one of these changes they did with Mechagodzilla in this previous season, and then that Mechagodzilla became extremely strong. Orga suffered from not being able to attack after he was revived. Here we go. Orga's going to probably be pretty good. And then for all the Shin Godzillas, they just got a lowered cost. Actually, they didn't all get the same thing. The first form of the second form Shin Godzilla got a lowered cost. Third, the next form got HP increased, and then the final form got an HP increase. Cool. Finally, here's a tease for the here's a tease for next season after this one's unit, or maybe 2 after, I don't know, but this is a tease that they gave for a unit. Basically, this one dude dropped on the floor like he was dead, and then this guy kind of like flew over like a bird or a moth, and then like grabbed him. So maybe it's like a Mothra tease and he's going to revive a dead unit. I don't know. This was a weird one. I never seen him fly before, but that's pretty much what he did. So guys, that is everything that was important with this new update from Godzilla Battle Line at the 70th anniversary celebration. I thought it was super cool. I'm super tired, so I'm going to bed. But I hope you found this information useful, and going into the next season, you're as excited as I am for the Gamera units and GanRex. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.